Hey, welcome to Let's Play the D-Mods. This is Skull's Hotel of the Middle Night, and right now I'm going to be doing two things. I'm going to be playing Middle Night in the middle of the night, and we're going to be arriving at middle night before the middle of the night and receiving a Fright in the middle of the night. Not middle of the night as in middle of the night hotel, but literally middle of the night, referring to the midpoint of night, also known as midnight, and not to be confused with Hotel of the Middle Night. And number two, we're totally not going to get confused right now. Okay, now let's start. So let's click on start, and then we're shown a little text intro, which I'll read out right now. Goodhart Kingdom, June 9th, 1753. Somewhere between Kernson and Joppa Isle. 7 PM. Dink Smallwood has been sent on a quest. He has been sent to destroy yet another plan of evil cast. But it's evening and Dink decides to get some sleep. So he arrives on a lonely island. He tells the sailors to wait in the boat while he looks around the island. Now he has found a hotel called Middle Night. He tells the sailors to sleep in the boat while he's gonna sleep in the hotel. And by doing this, Dink might have made his biggest mistake ever. And now we're in the hotel. Quite nice. And this is where it begins. First the bartender will ask us if we'll come to stay the night, and yes we have. Alright, it's kinda late, but I suppose you can stay, and press continue. And you can choose my name's Dink Smallwood, or if you've got amnesia you can choose I don't remember. Dink Smallwood, okay, you have the room number 2. And now, we get the option of having a drink. Hell yeah! Well, come and sit over here, lad. Now, one thing I want to point out is that this D-mod focuses mainly just on talking to people and solving problems. There's no fighting in it. And this is because Skull wanted to create a D-mod of problem solving, which I think is good, because in my opinion it actually added to the mood he was going for. So, that's a good thing. And Dink asks one more drink, and the guy's like, yeah. But they get told by the bartender that she thinks it's time they go to sleep. What an old hag with no life. Dink should just walk over there and punch the fun-spoiling bitch in the face. Up the stairs we go after we talk to everyone. If I can get out of this little bit here. There we go. We talk to this guy. Nope. Yep, nope. And the other two guys over here just say hick and yawn. Look, I'm not going to act that out because I suck at, voice acting. Room number 4. In the door we go. There's a purple dude. How did you get here? By the door. I left it open? Damn, have you got something to ask then? What's your name? I'm Tony. Nice to meet you. Dink Smallwood. Dink Smallwood, okay, so I'm Tony and I work for the King Arthur. He's a great king and wants me to investigate everything odd in his land. Right now though, I'm on holidays. And let's have a look at the other option. Wrong room. Well, nice meeting you, see you at breakfast. Okay, now we can go and try and get in the other doors. Room number 5, nope. Room number 1, nope. Obviously, because our room is number 2. Now, one thing I hate about this D-mod right here, in a minute, is a certain sound. Now, I'm going to let you listen to the sound, but I must warn you about the sound. There is no words I can use that will accurately describe the sound. You have to listen to it for yourself. So if you shut up now, we can listen to the sound. Now, I don't know about you, but I seriously just shat my pants. There is shit running all down my leg right now. That's just what happens when you listen to that sound. Now you will know not to listen to that sound. As a matter of fact, just because of that sound, I'm scrapping the topic discussion, and I'm bringing in the awesome point. This is where in each video, I will tell you how you can score an awesome point, or awesome points, as the winner will score more points than the second and third person, and anyone after the third person will score 0. The person with the most awesome points at the end of any LP will get to choose the next D-mod LP, with some restrictions that I'll mention, like what type of D-mod I want to LP. There's only one rule. The author of the D-mod that spawned the awesome point, the one being played through at the time, cannot participate in the awesome point because they may have an advantage on some of the awesome points. And only Dink Network users, for simplicity and other reasons that I can't be bothered mentioning right now, just go and join the Dink Network if you want to do it. Okay, so the awesome point for this part you can write an over 100-word post on why that goddamn sound is good. And that is this part's awesome point. And then of course I'll also think you're a noob, because I freaking hate that sound for it making me shit myself. And now let's get back to the game and reading the dialogue and stuff. And basically Dink came downstairs and that guy was standing there, and Dink asked him about the noises and stuff, and he's saying nah, there was only footsteps, and the get out might have been someone going to the bathroom and someone was already there, so he yelled get out. And Dink said that sounds stupid, which it does, and now that guy's saying it's nothing, trust me. And the old guy's like, if Dink has a feeling, there's nothing we can do about it. And if I want to reveal anything, I too have a very odd feeling. Like something evil is watching us. But... and now he'll look backwards and forwards 50 billion times. Or maybe a little less. Whatever, I'm gonna go to sleep. Then he leaves, and... now we can go over and talk to that old guy. Right now, oh wait, no we can't. Don't mind about him, Dink. How do you know my name? So many times I've heard of you and your adventures. You are a hero, of course I've heard of you. Ah, now we can go over and talk to him. So let's go. Right over there and talk to this old dude. So Dink, what do you want to talk about? I'm not exactly sure, but if you're not in a hurry I could tell you about this hotel. Now we'll get the history of the hotel. So this house was built by Tony Jacobs and his wife Rose Jacobs. But when Tony was 27 he died. Rose was left alone to rise up their child, and someone say that she couldn't do it, she was broken. So if she was broken, as the story tells, she dropped her child into the river, and the baby died because of a waterfall. Nobody heard of her again, and someone say that she locked herself into basement to make sure that the king wouldn't hear of her crime. About 100 years before now, the house was suffered by a fire and was later built again by Martha and Tony Lovefield. However, Tony left Martha and went to serve as King Arthur. Martha owns now this place as a hotel, and Tony is also visiting his wife today. The woman who works here is Martha, by the way. So that's about it. Alright, pretty dark history, I've got to admit. Where are everyone, by the way? I don't know, strange. Usually when we hear these voices we gather down here. Maybe you could go look for Tony and Matthew. Okay. And don't bother to look for Martha. She seems to always be missing when these things happen. How strange. Bit of suspicion there. Yeah, but now I too think that that is nothing. I mean, she probably is scared. I mean, who isn't? Yeah, I think you're right. Now Matthew is in room 3 and Tony is in room 4. Okay. Go find Matthew and Tony. Didn't he already tell me to do that? Awesome, we just got the history of the hotel from some old bloke with amnesia. How convenient. And for those who couldn't figure it out, the bed's a save machine, and that ends this part. See you next time in part 2. See you later.